Numbers just dropped from Boeing that exceeded what most analysts predicted. After years of production chaos and delivery failures, the second quarter results tell a different story. The timing matters enormously. Here's what Boeing announced and why the next few weeks could determine everything. Boeing's media room announced the second quarter delivery figures, providing the clearest evidence yet that the company's recovery efforts are producing measurable results. Deliveries represent one of the most important financial metrics for Boeing. This distinction matters more than most people realize. When an airline orders an aircraft, Boeing receives relatively little money up front. The company receives the majority of its payment when the aircraft is physically completed, inspected, certified, and handed over to the customer. This means orders generate headlines while deliveries generate cash. Boeing can announce impressive order books, but those commitments do not improve the company's financial position until aircraft actually reach customers. Stronger deliveries directly improve revenue, cash flow, and investor confidence. For years, Boeing struggled precisely with this conversion. Demand never disappeared. Airlines consistently wanted more aircraft than Boeing could supply. The constraint was always Boeing's ability to actually build and deliver aircraft while maintaining quality standards. The 737 MAX crisis halted deliveries entirely for extended periods. Production quality issues forced repeated delivery pauses. The 787 program experienced multi-year interruptions. Regulatory scrutiny slowed everything. Each disruption pushed revenue further into the future while costs continued accumulating. The second quarter numbers suggest that pattern may finally be breaking. Improved delivery performance across Boeing's programs indicates that manufacturing systems, supply chains, and quality control processes are stabilizing sufficiently to support consistent output. The timing of these figures carries particular significance. They arrive just before major industry events, including the Farnborough Airshow, where manufacturers compete intensely for high-profile aircraft orders. The biennial event brings together airlines, lessors, and aviation stakeholders from around the world. Farnborough has historically been the stage for blockbuster announcements worth billions of dollars. Airlines finalize deals, manufacturers compete for attention. Order announcements cascade throughout the show as competitors respond to each other's wins. Investors will be watching whether Boeing can convert improving production into new sales. Delivery capability directly affects an airline's willingness to order. Carriers need confidence that aircraft will actually arrive when promised. Demonstrated delivery performance strengthens Boeing's competitive position in sales discussions. Reports already suggest significant potential orders developing. Philippine Airlines is reportedly preparing to order 15 Boeing 780, 710 Dreamliners. Etihad Airways is reportedly nearing a deal for 10 additional 787s. If these materialize at Farnborough, Boeing could secure meaningful commercial wins. At the same time, Airbus remains a formidable competitor. The European manufacturer has captured substantial market share during Boeing's difficulties. Airbus will compete aggressively for every order at Farnborough. The race for market share makes each announcement more consequential. Boeing must simultaneously address ongoing manufacturing quality concerns while pursuing new sales. Any quality problem emerging during this period would immediately undermine the confidence that improving deliveries has built. The company operates with essentially zero margin for error. However, delivery growth alone does not solve Boeing's broader challenges. Several significant obstacles remain regardless of quarterly performance improvements. Regulatory oversight continues at intense levels. The FAA maintains detailed monitoring of Boeing's manufacturing processes. Production rate increases require regulatory approval based on demonstrated quality performance. Boeing cannot simply expand output based on internal decisions. Certification work on new aircraft remains incomplete. The 737 MAX 7 and MAX 10 still await approval despite years of effort. The 777X program continues advancing through certification testing. Each program represents billions in committed orders that cannot deliver until regulators approve the aircraft. Supply chain constraints persist across the aerospace industry. Boeing depends on hundreds of suppliers delivering components on schedule. Engine manufacturers, structural component producers, and system suppliers all must perform consistently. Any bottleneck limits Boeing's output regardless of factory capacity. The ongoing task of restoring trust with airlines and passengers extends beyond any single quarter's results. Boeing's reputation suffered enormous damage. Rebuilding requires sustained excellence over years, not encouraging results over months. Nevertheless, improving deliveries could represent an early sign that Boeing is beginning to regain momentum after several genuinely difficult years. The second quarter numbers provide concrete evidence rather than promises or projections. For investors evaluating Boeing, delivery trends provide the most reliable indicator of recovery progress. Financial engineering and management commentary matter far less than aircraft actually reaching customers.